Voice, your vote, and new security concerns surrounding the state Senate's election audit. The Arizona Secretary of State saying one of her observers found a Wi-Fi router connected to the audit servers, opening up some potential risks. All of this coming as the audit prepares to take us 1 week hiatus to make way for high school graduations. We get more now from our political insider, Nicole Valdez.
It's day 13 of an attempt to recount your votes by a company who says they want to verify the already certified results, and almost daily, election administrators and experts raising red flags.
The level of hypocrisy is staggering.
They're recounting votes by hand, scanning and taking photos of your ballot, doing even more behind the scenes. But Tuesday, election experts working with our state's top election officer, who were finally allowed in to observe through a court order issued last week, spotting a small device that could open a massive door. A Wi-Fi capable router, a problematic addition to what's supposed to be a secure internet-free zone. We spotted employees early on in the process checking for signals on the floor before these men pointed it out, and here's why it could be problematic.
So all that data that company is collecting is essentially getting put into servers that look a lot like these. But once you bring in a Wi-Fi router, that changes things, because all the information they've collected could end up online with a simple flick of the switch.
It's absolutely possible that something got out. It's not probable, but because it's possible, we have to now go figure it out. And we never should have had to be in this position to begin with.
Christine Jones, a former executive for GoDaddy.com, says the company that calls themselves cyber experts should have known better.
It just seemed to me like it's a real mistake to introduce that when there were so many other options to just really establish the security piece without raising this whole set of questions that never should have had to be asked.
What we don't know is what information is being stored here. State Senate Republicans subpoenaed and got access to more than just these ballots. Maricopa County ordered to turn over images of early ballot envelopes too. Those have your signature on the back. They also have voter registration information and more, but officials working on the effort here argue no harm, no foul, claiming while the router was connected to their servers, its wireless connection was never on. But experts say having it in the room at all is dangerous.
Turning it off doesn't mean anything because it can always be turned back on.
Because it's a consumer grade router, there are a ton of ways to reset the passwords and to reset everything so you can get into it. And so if this router is plugged into the main switches and you have a router that can access the main switches, you now have access to everything.
Those behind this recount effort have said time and time again they were concerned election results could have been hacked, votes switched, results changed through the internet, despite plenty of evidence showing the county's servers can't get online.
These are active ballots from a previous election and a very contested election. So we are trying to hold them to the same standard as the general public as we hold Maricopa County or any elections office.
This is really cybersecurity 101. There is no way to ensure that video images of ballots and potentially vote counts and voter data weren't being shared with external networks or to the internet.
Now, tomorrow, things will change inside the Coliseum. They'll actually stop counting those ballots at 7 p.m. and get ready to move them to make way for high school graduation set to happen this weekend. But the effort will start up again on May 24th. The Senate renewing its contract with the fairgrounds to use the space through June 30th, which is now more than a month beyond their initial timeline. Live in Phoenix tonight, Nicole Valdez, ABC 15, Arizona.